check your quarantine scripts folder.
Hey guys, welcome back to another stream. Glad you guys can make it. For those of you that are here, yeah. I mean, what else is there to say? Thank you for coming out. Today we're going to be flying from San Francisco to Vancouver, British Columbia, in Canada. Going to be checking out some scenery that I recently purchased there. Because thanks to a friend of mine, Josie, she should be in chat. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I mean, there's really nothing else to say. Let's get started with the setup. I actually forgot to file the flight plan, which is always nice. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Yeah, so we're gonna be United. Oh god, I forgot the number. E. Oh, I did not. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I did not switch the scene for you guys, which is always nice. I'm gonna let it sit here for just a moment. There we go. You guys should be able to see it now, here in just a moment. So yeah, so go ahead and put UA. Yep. So we're gonna be United 685 today. From service from San Francisco to Vancouver. Registration Nora 428 UA, believe. Yep. And go ahead and generate that. Gonna be in the beautiful Flight Factor A320. This is like my favorite like short or medium range aircraft. And I forgot to update AirX. I love how I'm forgetting everything. But like I said, it's like one of my favorite like narrow body jets. Okay, some brief, I got that. So we should have some fun flying this today. So we'll go ahead and turn on batteries. Go ahead and turn on external power. Adiros, come on. Hot air, cargo heat comes on, and go ahead and put that to aft. Crew supply, cappies and purse. We'll also go ahead and put standby compass on. Emergency lights go to arm, no smoking, and seatbelt signs goes on. Hey Pesky, what's up? Nav and logo goes to 2. Fuel will stay off for now. Gen 1 and Gen 2, that's fine. And then all our other stuff, like APU gen and everything like that, that's set. We'll go ahead and go down to our FMS down here. Actually, we'll go ahead and get our stuff loaded. We're going to be having, let's see here. So fuel, in terms of fuel, we're going to be having 8.6 tons. We'll go ahead and reduce that by about 500. So we'll go ahead and put 7,000. Let's go ahead and put 7,826. That's outer tank. That's not good. Set. Actually, I don't feel comfortable with that. I'll go ahead and put 1,845. Set that. Or, you know what? I'm gonna go up here and do this. Do it here. Okay, well, it already has the set fuel in. Passengers, we're gonna go ahead and have about 118. This numbers that Sim Toolkit are really unrealistic. 180 passengers. And then cargo, we'll have about 4 tons in here, so 4.8 tons. We'll go ahead and set that. Pesky. Honestly, that's I don't know how to feel about that, but I'm happy that, you know, it's soothing for you, so nice. KSFO San Francisco over to CYVR, which is Vancouver. Go ahead and put that to in our from and to section in the FMS. Let's go over to IRS and net and align on ref, confirm that. We'll go back to init. We'll go ahead and put in our flight number, which is United 685. Our cost index is it's 15. We'll go ahead and bump that up actually to about 50. 360 is our cruise level, which is 36,000 feet. We'll go over to the init B, hit weight request. We'll get all our weights in here. Perfect. So our takeoff weight is going to be 64 tons, and our landing weight is going to be 59. We'll have 2.1 ton. We'll have a final of 1. No, I'm gonna go ahead and put in that extra bit of fuel actually, because it said 8.8 tons. So set 8.86. Okay, good. So put that in here now, 8.8. Okay, cool. Our weights are in there. We'll go ahead and get our departure out of San Francisco. We're going to be departing off of 01 right via the Drunken 2 departure. There it is. With the Griftil, I don't know how to say that. GRTFL. If anybody knows how to say that, go ahead and put that in chat. But we're going to be doing that departure out of here, so go ahead and insert that. From Griftel, we're going to go ahead and put, we're going to be going ahead and going to OED, Ocean, there it is, Oscar Echo Delta. From Oscar Echo Delta, we're going to be going to PAE, P-A-E, P-A-E, Papa Alpha Echo. Go ahead and put that in. Going to be in the Western Hemisphere. Yep, Western Hemisphere, because we're in the U.S. Actually, that's right. That's in Washington, that waypoint. And then we're going to be doing the Grizz 6 departure. Arrival into Vancouver on 1-3. But we're going to go ahead and actually change that. We're going to be doing 2-6 right for our 2-6 right. ILS 2-6 right, if they have that. Come on. I know they have 2-6 right. That's yeah. Except they don't have ILS for it, which really sucks. Oh no, hold up. ILS 2-6 right. There it is. I'm just blind. Grizz 6 with the pay depart transition. Go ahead and insert that. We'll go ahead and get rid of the This one over here. Get rid of the disc on as well. Go ahead and put that, yep, insert. And that's pretty much our flight plan here. Jitter click my way up to the top. So that's our flight plan. Go ahead and go to RadNav. Our ILS frequency isn't in here. So go over to Flight Tools, CYVR, Vancouver. ILS frequency is a CAN 3 arrival into 26 right, 111.95. Might have to wait for the IRS to align here. 263, that you're Dirus, my bad. IRD actually, IRD 111.95. That's not gonna allow it. Okay, that's fine. Optimum flight level is 369, but we're gonna stay at 36 for now. VREF is 135, V2 is 139. V1 we'll go ahead and put in as 132. And then we're going to be doing a flaps 1 departure out of here with trim position 1.1 degrees up. So 1.1, 1/up 1.1 with no space. Go ahead and put that in there. And then flex temp, San Francisco has a pretty long runway, so we'll go ahead and do 57 for a flex temp out of here. And go ahead and clear that message. And performance page is pretty much set. We're going to go ahead and go over to our secondary plan, copy that. Init. Okay, that's fine. Initialize page. Go to, I mean, that's pretty much it for FMC setup. Sorry, FMGS setup. We'll go ahead and run through our checklist now. Checklist real quick. Cockpit preparation and everything. PFD overhead. Yep. Engine gen pack 1. Pack 1 and 2. Engine bleed 1 and 2. Hot air on. Anti-ice probe off. Emergency lights armed. Yep. Cab signs on. Nav and logo on. EFC 1 and 2 on. GBWS on. There we go. Our IRS just aligned there. So we'll go ahead and check our NavRad. Good to put in the ILS type in there. That's all good there. And then we're going to go ahead and go over to FMGS setup. That's already complete. Before start, we're going to go ahead and okay, fueling. Verify disconnected, KG, and balanced and sufficient. So let's go ahead and go over to our fuel ecam page. That's electricity. Fuel, where are you? There you are, top right. Fuel, we have the same amount of fuel in all tanks. 680 in the outer, 3,710 kilos in the inner tanks on the wings. So that's cool. We're set there. And then we'll go ahead and get rid of our fuel truck. We'll go ahead and close the door here and finish up boarding, get rid of the baggage loaders and everything. Let's go ahead and start up our APU. APU master switch on, APU bleed on. And we'll go ahead and turn on our start switch. Alright, cool. APU starting up. What else? Okay, let's go ahead and put our TCAS to TARA. And we'll go ahead and turn on our TCAS as well from auto to on, even though we're flying offline. Okay, so as we arrive into Vancouver, we're supposed to be having 4.2 fuel, 4.2 tons of fuel on board in terms of kilograms. So that's good over there, and that should be more than enough actually. And we should be under our landing weight. APU gen just went from fault to on, so we'll go ahead and turn our fuel tanks now. And there we go, APU is available. Go ahead and turn off our external power, and we'll get rid of our external power here, and we'll get rid of the jetway as well. And we'll go ahead and call pushback here. Start pushback.
Ground cockpit, please show me where you want to go.
Okay, so one right, so we're going to be pushing back facing, I don't know. I don't know where we're going to face.
Cockpit, tow is
I forgot about the altimeter. Whoops. Altimeter is 3048. and we'll also get rid of our chocks here. 3048. Yep, there we go. Yep, that's all set there. We're ready for pushback and engine start here. Go ahead and go to the engine start checklist page. Overhead panel, APU on, APU bleed on, external power off, doors closed, beacon on. We'll go ahead and turn on our beacon now. Pushback and engine start, push and start clearance obtained. We already have that, even though we're offline. Ground communication has already started. Right side verify is clear.
Okay, all
right
doors
side
and
is
hatches
clear.
are closed, ready to connect.
ECAM and engine. Okay. Actually, pedestal, engine mode selector, ignition, and start. We'll go ahead and do that as soon as we start pushback here. God, the FF320, the Flight Factor 320, it's amazing looking, I gotta say. It's possibly one of the best modeled aircraft in the X-plane. It's like right up there with the INI A300 and A300 Beluga. Speaking of which, we're gonna be doing a Beluga flight maybe tomorrow or the day after. Tomorrow is probably going to be an hour-long flight or some other kind of game, maybe Roblox, something like that, because I know some of you guys have been asking for that.
So connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Alright, let's go ahead and start pushback now. Parking brake off. I don't know why the speed brakes are out.
Pushback, and you may start engines.
Okay, engine mode selector goes to start. And once we pass this red square over here, we're going to go ahead and start our engines. So we'll just go ahead and go to this view over here. Okay, let's go ahead and start our engines now. We're going to go ahead and start engine 2. Watch it spool up here. There it goes, it's starting now. Hope your guys' day's been going good so far. I know some of you guys had to go to school. Unfortunate. I don't know why some school systems do it at some other times, but it might just be whatever they. I don't know. I'm trying to find words as I'm talking, which is kind of bad. But yeah, it's kind of unfortunate. Okay. And once we get our avail over here on engine 2 from the N1. We're going to go ahead and start engine 1 here. Alright, there we go. Engine 2 available. We're going to go ahead and turn on the master switch for engine 1. We're going to go ahead and watch that spool up now. Alright, cool. We're about to start. We're about to finish up our pushback over here, so we're gonna go ahead and set our parking brake. As there we go.
Complete. Set parking brake.
Alright, parking brake on.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Okay, we have a good start on engine 1, I believe. Once we get the available, we're gonna go ahead and set the engine mode selector to crank. Okay, available. Good. ECAM engine confirmed, stabilized. Yep. After start, go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and keep anti-ice off. No icing today. It's 13 degrees Celsius, actually 18 now, I think, in Cali right now, and that's pretty hot. Yeah, it's pretty hot. It's not like I can't talk right now. Sorry. I'll get the temperature for you guys here in just a moment. Okay, APU bleed comes off, master switch comes off as well.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has
go ahead and set our pitch trim, which is 1.1
we'll
up.
See you next time and have a great flight.
Alright, thank you. We're gonna go ahead and set it to 1.1 up. There we go. That should be it right there. Engine mode selector as required. We're gonna go ahead and put that to crank. Spoilers armed. Flaps set for takeoff, which is 1 plus F1. Our rudder trim set to 0, and that is confirmed. Rudder trim is set to 0.0. Flap set, yep, that's good. ECAM, flight controls checked, so we're gonna go ahead and check them now. go to flight control page. Okay. Alright, cool. Right roll is good. Elevators up, sorry, down. Normal. Elevators up. Good. Check our rudder rudder now. Rudder left. Good. Go down to 0. Rudder right. Cool. And we're just gonna check here because the 320 is notorious for not following my rudder inputs. Sorry, my controller inputs, which is really bad. Alright, cool. And then we're gonna follow the ECAM status here from this point onwards. We already received our hand signal. Taxi. So we're gonna go ahead and set our auto brakes to max here. Cabin, let's go over to the FAP page. Click the cabin ready button, perfect. And go back to checklists here. And the last thing that we need to do is our takeoff config. So we're just gonna press the takeoff config button. And takeoff oh my god. Takeoff config is normal. So alright, cool. ECAM status green, no blue. Parking brake set, we're going to go ahead and release it here in just a moment, and set that to crank now. Our engine selector, engine mode selector. And taxi, we're going to go ahead and we don't have ATC on, like I said multiple times already. Auto brake max, good. To config press, yep, we already did that. Taxi light on, so we'll go ahead and turn on our taxi lights, runway turn-offs as well. And then our landing lights, we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and extend them, but we're not going to turn them on since we're not on the runway yet. Wing and strobe lights will stay off. Seatbelts on, dome light off because we do not need it. APU is off, verified. And yeah, we're pretty much set for taxi here. Before takeoff. So we're going to go ahead and get to that. Oh my god. As soon as we get to the runway. So we're supposed to be going up to 360 today. I just want to verify that I put that into the init page. Yes, I did. So 360. V2 speed is already put in. So we'll go ahead and start taxi now. And parking brake off. I forgot to do that. All right, we're rolling. Short taxi to 01 right today. We're just gonna do a Southwest type taxi. Flight time today is about 2 hours, so I amended our flight plan today actually. We were originally going to be taking off from San Diego, but we're going to be taking off from San Francisco, just so that way, you know, the flight isn't too long, and yeah. no other reasons, really. Yeah, we're not going to go ahead and get on here. We have to cross at the very end over here, so that way we can actually get across to 01 right. And take this last one over here, Alpha 2, and cross 01 left and line up on 01 right.
Approaching 01 left.
Yep. Slow down a bit here so that way we don't go like NASCAR status. Okay. Let's go ahead and line up now. 01 right.
Approaching 01 right.
Turn on our landing lights. Wing lights come on. Strobe lights also come on. Taxi light, sorry, nose light goes to takeoff. and we'll go ahead and take a look at before takeoff checklist, and we'll go ahead and take off then. TCAS, Tara, yep.
On runway 01, right.
Engine mode selector as required, that's going to be on crank. Brake temp, we'll go ahead and check that here in just a moment. Brake fans off. Sliding table stowed, yep. Take off and line up clearance obtained. We don't have ATC on. External lights are on. We'll go ahead and set park and brake on here. Brake temps, we'll go ahead and check those now. Brake is, where's brake wheel? Brake temps are all 55 degrees Celsius, so that's good. We're not above 150 or at 150. We're gonna go ahead and take off now. So we're cleared to take off, runway 01 right. Go ahead and turn off our parking brake. Engine's 50%. Engine stabilized. Flex temp. Flex set. Takeoff power set. Starting takeoff roll. V1. Rotate. Oh, come on. There we go. I don't want to rotate too quickly, otherwise it's going to go straight to Toga. Alright, positive rig, gear up. Passing through 1,000 now. And we're going to go ahead and start turning right here, so that way we can intercept our flight plan. And set power to climb. Climb power set. Go ahead and bring the nose down here so that way we can start gaining speed. Nick, sounds good, man. Alright, approaching 200, we'll go ahead and bring up to flaps. We're going to go ahead and clean up our flaps here. Flap 0. Passing through 3,000 now, so all is good there. And we'll go ahead and turn on our autopilot here. After takeoff checklist, we'll start now. Spoilers disarmed. Engine mode selector as required. Go ahead and put that to normal. Taxi light off. Turn off lights also come off. Engine and wing anti-ice will stay off for now. Pack 1 and 2 are both on. Yep, pack 1 and 2 are both on now. And our next checklist is going to be at 10,000 feet. We'll go ahead and change our range here on our navigation display. We're going to go ahead and set the first officers to 320 nautical miles. We're going to go ahead and keep ours at 80 for now. And then once we're above 18,000, we're going to go ahead and set it to 160. Approaching 10,000 now, passing through 9,500. 10,000 feet. Alright. Landing external lights will come off now. Wing lights will come off. Nav and logo goes to nav only. Seatbelt signs, we're going to go ahead and put them to auto. Pressurization checked. We'll go ahead and go to the pressurization ECAM. Yep, alright, cool. That's all good there. And our next checklist is when we're about to descend into Vancouver. So, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a wing view over here. And our expected arrival here is about 2 hours and 10 minutes. Should be a little less if we get a good tailwind up at 360. And I'll go ahead and bring up the music here. Let's play a bit with X camera. Hasn't crashed my game, although it's about to. Uh-oh, frick, that scared me. Toggle control panel. This is the unactivated version, so it won't save my presets and everything. I'll go ahead and enable our external camera over here. External power, there it is. See if we can get some good, like, cinematic shots. Okay. New
Added
category.
camera 1 to category 2.
Clicks to just enable it so I can change the value. Oh my god. Hey Maple, how's it going? Oh. Allow auto advance. See how this. Hey, CFOs, how's it going? Been a bit. playing with X cameras here, see if we can get some cool cinematic shots. I don't like the pausing. Toggle control panel. Go ahead and go to this one. Linear, that one. And then over here it's linear. Switch to linear. There we go. For camera 3, go ahead and switch it to linear. Camera 4, switch it to linear. I forgot one thing. I'm assuming we already passed our transition altitude, which is not good. Go ahead and disable this actually. X camera disable. Yep, we did. Pull this and go ahead and push for that one. And then we're set here. X camera enable. Oh, that's sick. That's a nice one. I don't like that sudden jerk though, so. Switch this to none, all of these. See what this looks like. Oh, frick. Allow auto advance. Whoops. Hey Canada, what's up? How's it going? Flying to Vancouver today. That's good. I want to set up some engine shots.
Added camera 1 to category 3.
Go ahead and go forward here. Go down so that way, you know. Oh, not so far into the engine where we clip into it. Oh my god. So we're gonna go ahead and put this as a new camera.
Added camera 2 to category 3.
Delete that. And we'll set this as another camera.
Added camera 2 to category 3.
Nice. Nice. Okay, cool. I want to add one last scene. Yep, just clip into the wing, no problem there. No, I do not want to do that. There we go. That's the one thing about X camera that I don't like. Set initial zoom. New category.
Added camera 1 to category 4.
Okay, cool. Category 4. Good to hear,
Added
Kendall.
camera 2 to category 4.
Thanks, CFOs. Trying to, I don't know. I'm trying to get those. Have you seen those kind of like X-Plane cinematics that you know that advertise product? I'm trying to get like one of those, but at the same time, I'm not that experienced in frickin' X camera, which kind of, you know, prevents me from doing that kind of like.
Added camera 1 to category 5.
Okay. Save all. Okay, that's fine. Something like that.
Added camera 2 to category 5.
Oh, nice. That's one shot that I really like. Textures could be better, but at the same... Oh my god, I do not want to do that. Textures could be okay. Could have been made better, but at the same time, you know, you can only do so much. No, I do not have X-Enviro. That's one thing that I really want to get, but at the same time, do you know what Smart Copilot is? If so, that's something that I want to get. I know it's like, it's not that stable, but at the same time, while we're waiting for shared flight, you know, that could be a good substitute. X-Enviro and Active Sky. Those are the two that I want to get. Mostly in terms of looks and also weather, because you know the weather changes in X-Plane are so abrupt. Also, guys, this is Ortho that I'm using here for the state of California. This is made by Fork Boys. You can find it on the X-Plane forums if you own X-Plane, which is it's really nice. Oh, those stutters though, Jesus. And then for category 3, I want it to be the other way around. There you go, yeah. And then for 4. Nice. But Xevo, I can't. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Xefos, I haven't asked you yet. How's your week been going? How's your day been going? I'll probably record some of these these cinematic shots after the stream, because I don't think OBS will, X-Plane and OBS won't like it when I'm streaming and recording at the same time. How much longer till we get out of California? Maybe 5 minutes, 5-10 minutes we'll be out of California and into Oregon. And from Oregon we're going to be going ahead and entering Washington. From Washington, that's why we're going to be starting our descent around the Seattle-Tacoma area. From there, we're going to be continuing our approach into Vancouver, British Columbia. So, gonna be a fun one, especially I have some really nice scenery for Vancouver. So. God, the textures on the wing for this for the 320 are like amazing. It's better than the Flight Factor 350. But the 350 is fun to fly. It's just really hard to land. That scared me. That beat drop. And I think I got the SAM issues fixed as well for X-Plane, so hopefully SAM Jetways works for us. I gotta fly the 777 or the Beluga on stream today. Not today, but sometime. Did a couple flights today before this one. I did Portland to Vancouver today, and then I did Vancouver to San Diego as a test for SAM to make sure that SAM wouldn't break on me during long flights. I'm pretty sure I identified why it's like breaking it. There are some airports that are either configured with SAM or that are made with for older versions with X-Plane that have SAM in them, but they don't show up correctly, or it's a converted scenery. And then if you go to those airports, for example, I tried to install Calgary CYYC for X-Plane. That was made for an older version, X-Plane 10, or an older version of X-Plane 11. And when I went there and came back to Vancouver for to try to test the SAM gates, SAM completely broke. It was not connecting to my aircraft at all. And as long as I avoid those airports, I should be fine. this ortho, it's just amazing. The 320 is nice to fly, especially when landing. Its fly-by-wire really kind of helps with landing smoothly. Just, you need to... Problem is, I always have like a huge amount of anxiety whenever I land, because I want it to be smooth, and then I end up, you know, I end up crashing and everything like that, which really sucks. Yeah, right. Vancouver is amazing. Especially if you got ortho for X-plane and you have like the right scenery and everything. Oh my god, it's amazing to fly to. If you're gonna get scenery for X-plane for Vancouver, I definitely recommend getting the Canada 4XP Vancouver. It's a lot. Honestly, I think it looks a lot better than the global art. I don't own the global art, but from the images that I've seen, it's just I don't know, it's just more nice to look at, kinda. We're gonna go ahead and bump this up to 160. From OED, apparently we're going direct to PAE, which is, yep, that's correct. So, oh, frick, I did not want to open that. We're at 36? Yeah, we are. Juice. Fitness gram pager test is a multi-stage capacity test. President of the what? Xbox? President of the Xbox controllers. Guys, if you are watching still, not a requirement, but if you like this video and you think it deserves a like, go ahead and press that like button. I honestly don't know what to talk about, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say this for God knows what reason, so yeah. Dude, I've been like thinking about, and so you know how And you know how some YouTubers during tutorials they always make these kind of jokes like, I'm trying to think of a example, but they're I hope you know what I'm talking about. It's so funny sometimes, like with the kind of things that they relate to and how it's super true and everything like that. It's like those are like the fun ones to watch. It's really I mean it just you understand what they're trying to say, and I don't know how to explain it, but it's just super funny in my opinion. What's your username? Okay, I was confused there, like, that's a bit concerning. Dude, I really hope Volition comes back to life. Like, last night we had an SSU, I was streaming last night as well. To be honest, there were some fun RPs, but at the same time, it just, I got really tired really quick. There was this one RP, the server owner, Andrew. He was a police impersonator. Honestly, I honestly think that was a bit of a fun RP there. Yeah. I'm gonna go get some, might go get some juice here, actually. Oh, good. Ah, nice. Nice. Yeah. I'm trying to stream like later on in the day, because I know like some of you guys live in Pacific Standard Time, and some of you are like you guys are still like in school or something like that, and I'm just trying to like move my streams like a later time, around 3 o'clock PST, so that way you guys can watch the streams and talk with me or do something, Are we in Oregon? We're about to enter. I think after this mountain or something. I thought my game froze there for a minute. Huh. Juice. 1 minute. Yes. Juice. No, Juice, like G-E-W-C-E. There's this one guy on TikTok. I think he's Jewish. He's making this joke. he's like slapping a paper with the words juice on it, like the one that I typed up, on a bottle of orange juice and taking a drink. And then just saying juice, which is ultra bass boosted and everything like that. That's where I'm picking this up from. Honestly, I don't know why I find that funny, it's just funny. Yes, juice, J-O-O-C-E. Perfect. I'm gonna go get something to drink. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Crossing into Oregon now. No, I am not. I've looked at some of his streams, but not all of them. I might join this Discord, I'm not sure though. we have about an hour remaining. We're just entering Oregon now. To be exact, I would add maybe 10 minutes on just for the arrival. So about an hour and 18 minutes left is our estimated arrival. For X-Plane, to be honest, there's a lot of free stuff that you can get to make it amazing, but if you're talking in terms of planes, the first one is definitely I would say it's, I mean, obviously you have the Zebo 737. I would definitely recommend that for the first in-depth plane that you can get. That's free. But Hayware, see, there's a lot of, the problem is a lot of the what do I want to say here? A lot of the aircraft that you can get, the good ones anyway, they're above $60, which is really, it's really disappointing. But if you like classic planes, definitely if you like classic, no. Can't talk today, I'm so sorry. If you like classic, yeah, there we go, classic planes, like the 737-200, then I definitely recommend getting that, because that's only like 50 or 40 bucks, which is amazing. And we've officially entered Oregon. You can tell by the split in ortho color things, which is to be honest, as long as we have some kind of photorealistic scenery with realistic mesh, then that's fine by me. But for mods, I would definitely say Ortho for XP, version 130, well 1.30. That's free. That's how I made Oregon. California and Washington, those are both converted from not converted. Those are both Fork Boys Ortho, but you can definitely make your own. I would also recommend Reshade. Reshade is the one colorization plugin that I'm using, and I think you know what it does. But it definitely helps in terms of making your game look a lot better and not so, I would say, grayish. What else? Let's see, plugins. SimCoder's Headshake, that's also one that you should definitely get. Sam as well. Sam is one, it's free. At least the basic stuff anyways. Ground handling, I would say you should get it only if you want to add just a bit of realism. It doesn't really look good with with every aircraft, but definitely, like for example the supercritical simulations 747-800. definitely one that's good to use it with. And also, if you're gonna buy the 320, do not get the IAE mod that's listed on the site, the store, because that that mod it's not as good as the free one that I have installed right now. Doesn't look good at all. Let me go ahead and check that right now. As far as I know, unfortunately there isn't. IL64 you said, correct? Yeah, 64, yep. XP11. If we go ahead and type that in. Oh. Oh. They have a free one. Although I don't know how... oh. I think this is for X-Plane 11. Yeah, it is. No, not 11. It's made for X-Plane 10. Definitely is. Came out in 2014. Other than that, I mean, there really isn't. Wait, I can check the store. Whoops. Store.xplane.org. Airliners. Other. I mean, there's a Sakai 100 Superjet, but other than that, if we go to IL64, right? IL64. Yeah, there isn't anything. You can try the one that was made for X-Plane 10, but I don't know how well that will go. What's that over there? Hey, Reflex, thanks, man. Thanks for the resub. I just popped up in notice. Alerts aren't working, so sorry about that. But, thanks for the sub. Ah, Reflex, no problem, man. I get that. Xephos, yes, I do. Sometimes. I sometimes fly with my friends, and, oh my god, I can't talk. I sometimes fly on VadSim. Yeah. I mean, it's fun, especially if there's ATC on, but if there's no ATC, there's really no point, you know? let's take a look at where our top of the sun is, so that way we don't overfly it. Okay, so it's right before PAE. Let me turn down the music, it's hurting my ears a bit. There we go. Let me go on the other side. There we go. That's some better ortho. Actual patches of land instead of mountains. I just want to check here if I'm flying on real time. I did the wrong. Oh. Okay. I'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. Oh, frick. Why is the music so quiet all of a sudden? I'm gonna go through my library real quick, see if I have anything other than lo-fi songs to play. Albums. Artists. Podcast. No, playlist. God. Most of these are, frickin' copyright, which sucks. About to exit Oregon here, about to enter Washington. I think we're heading over Portland right now. Yeah, we're about to cross over Portland International. We should see it here momentarily. Just entered Washington. We have less than half an hour before we land. Well, according to Sim Toolkit anyway. Actual time, we're gonna go ahead and add 10 minutes. So we're gonna be landing in about 40 minutes. So exciting. We'll be able to see the new Vancouver scenery that I have.
Auburn Muni weather. Wind light and variable. Visibility more than
Frick.
10.
ATIS,
Sky
of
clear.
course.
Temperature
Frickin'
11. Dew point
E.
0.
Okay.
Altimeter
just-
3047.
Wait a minute. There we go. Okay, we're coming up on our top of descent here, so we'll go ahead and do our approach briefing. Although there isn't much to it. So we'll actually go ahead and put in our destination data right now, because why not? Let's go ahead and open it here in Sim Toolkit. CYVR. Altimeter is 3048. Can't click for my life. Oh my god. Temperature is 9 degrees Celsius. Wind and wind speed is 250 at 4, so pretty calm. Gonna be an easy approach today. And then our decision height. See, now the problem here is that ChartFox, the one that I use for charts, does not have Vancouver charts. So I'm just gonna go ahead and type up CYVR 26 right chart. Okay. Cat 2 decision altitude is 109 feet. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put in 109 here. 109. Decision 9. Alright, cool. So, the ILS intercept altitude is 3,000 feet at Agnad. That's the waypoint for the intercept, for the glide slope intercept for 26 right. From there, we're going to be going on to Weed, the waypoint Weed, and then down to the touchdown. No, down to 26 right. Decision altitude is 109, so if we do not have visual contact with the runway at 109 feet, then we're going to be aborting the landing. And I just realized, I should be landing on the 08s, but who cares, right? Final approach course, actually, what's our wind speed right now? 250 at 4. Actually, no, this is perfect. We have a headwind, so actually, yeah, this works. 26 right, and if I check correctly, if I go to flight radar for CYVR flight radar, I'm pretty sure they're also using the 26s right now. Maybe. Just maybe. Let's see here. Okay, are there any arrivals into Vancouver right now? Arrivals. Arriving from, let's see, estimated arrival 4:54 p.m., which is 7:54 this time. So if we go ahead and show him that, where is that now? Oh, perfect, it's on final approach. Oh yeah, they are. Believe it. Don't know if this guy is coming in. Sorry. Jan's error. So I'm taking a look at this. It's a Air Canada Express de Havilland Comet -800, -8400. And I'm trying to see which runway he's landing on. I'm assuming he's going to be landing on the 26 right. If so, yeah, that's the runway that we're going to be landing on here. Yep, he's landing 26 right. So we're gonna be going ahead and sorry guys. I didn't realize I was on the FMS this entire time. Yep, so they're landing on the 26 and they're taking off 26 right, and then they're taking off runway 26 left. I believe so anyway. Okay, destination data is already put inside in the FMGS. So all we need to do now is set our descent altitude, descent altitude, which is down to 3,000 to intercept the lowlizer for 26 right. We have 4,500 kilos of fuel left, so we have more than enough to get us down safely. Let's go ahead and reduce the volume of... We'll go ahead and reduce the volume of the music soon. What airport is that? If that even is an airport, that most likely isn't. It looks like one. Oh, Seattle. Right there. Seattle, Tacoma. Okay, let's go. Oh, sorry. Hey, Jill, what's up? Yeah, I am flying to Vancouver. I'm so sorry. Let me open the chat on my phone again. I'm so sorry, guys. We're about to start descent, so I can't keep on tabbing out. Nice, Jill. Nice. Yeah, we're about to begin our descent here. We'll go ahead and do our pre-descent here. ATIS, we already have obtained that. We put in our information in the MCDU. Nav accuracy checked. Auto brake set. We'll go ahead and set that to low. Pretty long runway at Vancouver for an A320. Seatbelt sign on, and we'll go ahead and put those two on. Anti-ice. We'll go ahead and turn on our anti-ice. We're about to go into some clouds. Probe and heat. We'll go ahead and turn that on. Pre-descent complete. All right, we'll go to approach once we get closer. Go put this down so that way we can actually start descent when we need to. Okay, let's start our descent now. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I like oceans. There it is. I honestly like airports that are kind of close to the ocean. For example, LA and like Vancouver. That's I kind of like those kind of airports, but at the same time, yeah, sometimes I don't like it, mainly because of the wind that you get from the ocean. But today winds are pretty calm, like 250 at 4, which is very nice. And we actually have a bit of a crosswind right now, 309 at 47. Oh, that's why. Okay. Oh god, I'm so tired. Look at this wind speed, oh my god. 296 at 48. Okay, so let's go over our V speeds while we wait, while we're on our descent here. So our V approach speed is 135. V landing is, sorry, our landing speed is 130. Pretty, yeah, I mean that's pretty slow, to be honest. I think I'm just gonna add maybe 5 knots to that. Just so that way we can maintain 130, since we have winds at 250 at 4. That may change here, but you know, we'll see. Yeah, 20 minutes. Oh frick, what is this? 2D panel smudge, like almost like FSX, where it's like 2D panels. I'm sorry for the coughing, guys. Sorry about the coughing. Yeah. The only time I've actually been to Canada is to visit Niagara Falls. That's the only reason. No, I'm not on that sim today. Okay, so what I'm planning on doing here is I'm not gonna get rid of the discontinuity over here. So what I'm planning on doing is I'm planning on going maybe 4 or 3 nautical miles from the final waypoint before the discontinuity, and then start turning in for 26 for Vancouver, so that way, you know, we can actually intercept that glide slope in time and not, you know, rush our descent and do dangerous stuff. I need to take a look at the altimeter 3048. Well, flying an X-plane, it's alright. It's just that, you know, depending on what plane you fly, it's just different, and that's kind of the reason why most people say it's kind of hard to fly in it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not that hard. Also, since you said you like the wing view, I'll go back to the wing view actually as soon as I switch to the normal altimeter setting from standard barometric. Once we pass 18,000, we'll go ahead and set 3048 for our altimeter setting. I'll actually set it here, 3048 there. Okay, let's go back to the wing view. Okay, passing 16,000 now. We'll go ahead and do our approach checklist here. Actually, we'll do approach checklist after we pass 10,000. Chill, no problem. I'll go back here. I'll just stay here for a bit. But then I'll have to go back inside the cockpit for final approach and everything. So basically, you need to download this one client. It's called XPilot. With that will allow you to connect to servers. So you have to choose your aircraft type with the aircraft ICAO. For example, for the A320 you would put A320, or if you're flying the Neo you would do A20N. And then you also need to put in your call sign, which would be, in my case, United 685. So it kind of works like that, and then, you know, normal, your transponder and everything, once it's on, you know, the ATC can see you. And TCAS also works surprisingly well if you're close to an aircraft. The TCAS starts going off saying, like slow down, or not slow down, but to climb and everything like that. So let's go ahead and reduce our range on our nav display here. And oh, and one other thing about VATSIM is you have to file your flight plan, like your starting and ending, your wake type, if you're more than 100 or if you're more, or I don't know. Well, it depends, to be honest, because ATC isn't on half the time. Well, to half the locations you might be going to. So I wouldn't really say it's realistic. But it's fun to fly with your friends on it. And when there is ATC on, it's fun to fly with ATC, because that's when it kind of gets realistic. Major airports? Depends. Sometimes there's 24/7 coverage for airports such as, for example, LAX. There's 24/7 coverage, I think, over there. Okay, passing 10,000 now, so we'll go ahead and turn on our landing lights, or we'll extend them for now. Wing lights and nav and the logo light will come on. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. We'll go ahead and turn on our lights now. There's well over 400 pilots, mainly in Europe. You have a lot of ATC over in Europe, that's for sure. But in the US, like US airspace for VATSIM, you barely have any ATC, which kind of sucks. Yeah. Let me go ahead and check and see how many there are right now. There are 260 pilots right now that are online. Let me go ahead and check VATSIM though. File flight plan, let's see how many pilots there are on right now. Log in. 603 flights currently on VATSIM, which is a huge amount. Hi, Josie. Okay, under 10,000 now. Once we get to the manual over here, we're gonna go ahead and turn on LS, the LS button, so that way we can yeah. I can't talk. Intercept the ILS localizer. ECAM status, let's go ahead and check that right now. It's normal. So everything's good there. Pressurization checked. Let's go ahead and check pressure. Normal, nothing is yellow or red. Gross weight is 60,000 kilos. No, 60 tons, that's a better way to put it. Okay. We'll go ahead and push the LS button right now, I guess. Bring the range down. And, oh, frick. Okay. Well. Let's go ahead and reconnect our controller so that way, you know, we're getting closer to our, ILS intercept area, whatever you call it. 13 knot headwind right now. Oh god. 13 knot headwind, not bad. Let's go ahead and put out first notch of flaps. Just gonna go over to the overhead panel once more. Let's go ahead and turn on our nose and turn offs. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget them later on. I mean, other than that, we're pretty much set. All I have to do now is arm spoilers and bring out flaps and everything like that. Once we get below 5,000, I'll go ahead and switch the engine mode selector to crank. Chill, yeah, I can do that, but, yeah, I can do that. I'll try to, do, like, flights earlier on in the day and, like, re-record them, and make time lapses out of them. So that way, you know, I can post it on YouTube and everything. Yeah, but oh, sorry. If you're asking like in terms of X-plane and normal and everything like that, yes, you can. You can replay your flights and everything like that. Yeah, sorry. Misunderstanding 100. Oh my god. Not on stream, no. Vancouver should be over there, if I'm not wrong. Over there or over here? Most likely over there. Hi, Tack. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have. I was trying to fly the 777 yesterday from Sydney to Vancouver. But my game crashed and everything like that, which sucks. Okay, let's go ahead and speed up our descent here. 1,500 feet per minute. And then speed-wise, we'll go ahead and go into managed mode. Let's bring our speed down to 190. Yeah, I know. It's so that way, you know, we can intercept the localizer and glide slope at the same time, so that way, you know, we're gaining speed, and I do not like that. Okay, let's go ahead and start our turn here. Glide slope is basically, it's basically the angle that, no, sorry, it's basically, for ILS, it allows the aircraft to come down on its own without having to worry about terrain and everything, and there's always this established glide slope at an airport, so that way it can follow it, and it will allow for aircraft to auto land. Flaps 2. And we'll go ahead and bring our speed down to 180. And we'll go ahead and also retract. Oh, I don't like that lag spike. Go ahead and set our engine mode selector to crank. And, yep, on. And we'll also go ahead and turn on approach. There we go. ILS intercepted. Well, localizer at least. Nice. Yeah, it's fun flying to your own home airport sometimes. It's especially if you have ortho and everything, you can just see everything that's in your area, and honestly pretty cool. Yeah, Measy. Actually Charlie. I'll call you Charlie. There's no reason for me to call you Measy. Measy. Yeah, I'll join the SSU. Yeah, but chill, I'll need to get, a VR headset. That's the only issue that I have, with doing VR. If I had a VR headset, I would definitely do it. Except I just don't have one. Yeah, no problem. Okay, let's go ahead and start slowing down a bit more. Let's go ahead and slow down to 160. There's the airport right there. There's the 26 right, there's the airport. So mi no habla español. Yesterday? No. The angry man on the stream was Andrew. Let's go ahead and turn on terrain radar here. Okay. We'll go ahead and put our flaps. We'll go ahead and put gear down flaps 3 at when we're approaching totem. Oh, 2 weeks ago? Yeah. That was Charlie that was originally the angry one. And then Andrew was mad yesterday for well, he wasn't really mad, but he was just confused. That's the least I can say. Yes, big Angie. Oh no. I think I got it. Yes. I don't know, but you just joined TeamSpeak, Charlie. You just joined TeamSpeak, and you were acting as if you were on something, steroids. Bad steroids. That's the least I can say with YouTube, TOS, and everything like that. I get bullied about my driving. Okay, we've intercepted the glide slope, so that's good. Okay, let's go ahead and put gear down flaps 3. Charlie, I'm fine with any AOP, to be honest. Alright, gear has been extended, 3 green. Let's go ahead and slow down to our final approach speed, 135. And we'll go flaps full. Okay, let's go ahead and go through ECAM now. Landing gear on, well down. Signs on, cabin ready, good. Spoilers armed, flaps full. Alright, cool. ECAM status green, no blue. Clear to land runway 26 right. Approach altitude selected. Spoilers armed. Landing memo no blue. No, there's no ATC in X-Plane. We'll go ahead and take control here in just a moment. Okay. Our aircraft.
1,000.
One minute, guys. I can't not read chat. I'll read chat as soon as I land. I forgot to get rid of the
Approaching.
music. Hold up.
26, right.
Okay. Music is off. I completely forgot to turn that off.
500.
500 feet. Really low on the glide slope. That's not good.
300.
Glide slope.
Hundred above. 200. Minimum.
Minimum feet.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 20. 10.
Long landing, 7,000 feet remaining.
God dang it. At least it wasn't above 200. Sorry, at least it wasn't above 300. I let it float for way too long.
Four thousand remaining.
Okay. We'll get off at the next exit here.
3,000 remaining.
Yes, it did. Okay, get rid of the stuff here. Slow down as we enter the taxiway. Landing lights come off. Nose light goes over to taxi. Strobe lights come off. Wing lights come off. APU master switch goes on. APU bleed. Anti-ice off. And APU start switch goes on. Thanks, Maple. I mean, yeah. I wish it could have been better. I got a better landing earlier today from the flight from Portland. I got minus 130, and that was right in the touchdown zone. I let this one float for way too long, and that's what kind of killed me there. For 4,000 remaining. Okay, after landing, spoilers retracted, engine mode selector goes to normal, flaps come up, APU is already started, external lights off, brake temps, they should be less than, wheel, let's go to wheel. Yeah, they're nowhere near 360. So, and engine and anti-wing and anti-ice are off. Transponder over to standby. In terms of United, I do not know where they park, at Vancouver. I'm gonna guess they park over here. Yeah, there should be a few tutorials on X-Plane, but flying-wise, it should be easy to learn. You just need to, I guess you just need to take off in a plane sometimes, or a few times, and it should be fine. Do a traffic pattern or something like that. I'll just park over here at these gates. I know Air Canada usually parks at them, but to be honest, I don't know where United does, so we're just gonna park here. APU is available. park at this one over here. Actually this next one. 72, I think. Yep, 72. We're gonna go ahead and turn into here. And taxi light comes off and turn off also comes off. God dang, dude. This thing doesn't stop for its life. Oh my god. Okay, go ahead and turn off engine 1 and 2. Beacon light also comes off at this time. And, yeah. Welcome, guys, to Vancouver. Let's go ahead and connect the jetway here. Yeah, a couple times. Welcome to Vancouver. This is what the scenery looks like, the Canada 4 XP one. Really nice. Glad I got this one. And we'll get our replay here for the landing. Go over to replay mode. Alright, let's watch this. Yeah, over here, this is where I start my flare, and this is where I start to kind of float it out way too much. That wasn't that bad, from the outside anyways. Lambert, let me see that one. St. Louis. Yeah, there is scenery for it. Yeah, sure. I'll do that maybe tomorrow, actually. Let's, go over here. I mean, we were in the touchdown zone area, so we were fine, I guess, in terms of runway length. But, our feet per minute, for some reason, we just started dropping. I mean, I think we were near the touchdown zone, I'm not sure. No, we definitely weren't. I really don't want to say. Once I'm comfortable, I'll go ahead and say that. But for now, I'm not gonna. I really don't want to say what my home airport is. Trust a few people with it. I mean, this wasn't a bad landing. It really wasn't. It just depends. As long as it, sometimes I'll allow over 230, sometimes I won't. But I mean, yeah. But yeah, thank you guys for coming out and watching my stream. Really do appreciate it, and hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, you can save it. You can go up here, file, and then you can do save flight, and that's yeah. So you can go back and record. But other than that, guys, thank you for coming out. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Oh, I forgot one thing. I just want to say thank you for the mods that came out. I mean, there wasn't really much moderation work to be done, but at the same time, thank you for Thank you for taking some time out of your day. There we go. Can't talk at all. To come mod for my stream. So, yeah. I mean, other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Probably gonna do a Phoenix flight tomorrow, but yeah. See you guys. Bye.